NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, still in the dark, we have the very latest power outage numbers following yesterday's severe storms.
Plus, thousands of people are calling for the Confederate flag to come down in South Carolina. We'll update you on their efforts. And
their plan was they want to kill you. I said, what? They wanted her to come pick them up. How can it happen?
We hear from the husband of the prison worker who allegedly helped two killers escape from a maximum security prison in upstate New York. Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm Christine Belport.
And I'm Ashley Matthews. Much calmer conditions today than yesterday, right out there? Yes, plenty of sunshine, clear skies. It's going to be nice.
Let's see if our chief meteorologist is clear-headed with our first look of the forecast today, Charlie.
Nice. Yes, I am clear-headed, and let's take a look at what's going on out there. Forecast for today does call for sunshine. Temperatures topping off in the upper 70s for this afternoon, 79 in Madison. Our winds will be out of the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. So a very nice afternoon with the low humidity to go with it. We do have a little bit of rain in the forecast between now and the weekend, but the weekend looks great, and I will have the forecast for you, including that rain, and we'll take a closer look at the weekend. We're close enough, right? It's Tuesday. We'll do that all in about 10 minutes.
All right, sounds good, Charlie. Thank you. In our continuing coverage, the National Weather Service is assessing damage in parts of southern Wisconsin this morning after severe storms damaged hundreds of homes and buildings yesterday. One family in Platteville is out of their home after a tree uprooted and landed on their roof. Fortunately, everyone was in the basement at the time.
I'm glad it wasn't nighttime like the last two tornadoes. It was 11:30 at night, and if we were sleeping, we would have been safe because it's there, but that's not something you want to really experience.
The Kramers will be staying in hotels until they can get their home repaired. No telling when that will be. About 1,800 people in southwest Wisconsin are still without power after yesterday's storms. Here's a look at the latest outage report on the Alliant Energy website. As you can see, most of those outages are in Grant County. Authorities say power should be restored to most homes by the end of the day.
Now, Wisconsin is not the only state dealing with the aftermath of severe weather. At least 7 people were injured after severe storms swept through parts of Illinois yesterday. The National Weather Service confirmed a tornado touchdown in Coal City. That's about 60 miles southwest of Chicago. This is aerial footage showing the widespread damage it left behind. Scores of homes were either heavily damaged or destroyed. Some roads were also blocked by fallen trees and down power lines. Around the nation now, less than a week after 9 black worshipers were shot to death inside a church in Charleston, the effort to remove the Confederate battle flag from the South Carolina State Capitol grounds is gaining momentum. NBC's Chris Clackham is in South Carolina with the very latest.
It looks like the people in South Carolina who've protested for decades the Confederate flag flying at the state capitol are about to get their way.
It's time to move the flag from the Capitol grounds.
In light of last week's deadly shooting in Charleston, Governor Nikki Haley reversed herself and called for its removal, admitting many South Carolinians still see it as a memorial to honor ancestors who came to the service of the state during the Civil War.
That is not hate, nor is it racism. At the same time, for many others in South Carolina, the flag is a deeply offensive symbol of a brutally oppressive past.
The governor's move is getting support from other prominent Republicans like GOP presidential candidate Senator Lindsey Graham.
Here's a nightmare for South Carolina. We try to take it down and fail. That's it for us. You got to get this right.
Defenders of the flag aren't happy, though, and plan to fight the removal.
One more step in the direction of killing the Southern culture.
South Carolina's House and Senate, who go back into session today, must approve the removal of the flag. Chris Clackham, NBC News, Columbia, South Carolina.
Now, Governor Scott Walker tweeted yesterday that he now supports Governor Haley's decision. And today, major retailers Sears and Walmart said they're done selling Confederate flag merchandise in their stores and online.
Some sad news to report this morning. The man who composed the music for the movie Titanic has died. Officials say James Horner's single-engine plane went down in Southern California yesterday. No word yet on what caused that crash. Horner won 2 Oscars for his work on the 1997 film Titanic. The best-known song from that movie is, of course, My Heart Will Go On. We're learning more about a prison worker's involvement in a plot to help 2 killers escape from a maximum security facility in New York. This morning, Joyce Mitchell's husband, Lyle, was interviewed during the Today Show. Here's what happened in his own words.
3 surprising revelations came just hours ago on the Today Show.
I said, well, how can it happen? She said, I got over my head and I was scared. She said, I got something else to tell you. I said, what's that? She said, their plan was they want to kill you. I said, what? They wanted her to come pick them up.
So she admitted to you at that moment that once these 2 escaped from Clinton and made their way to that manhole, that she was supposed to be the one to pick them up and drive them away.
She told me that Matt wanted her to pick them up. And she said, well, I never leave nowhere without Lyle, never. And he said, well, I'll give you some pills to give him to knock him out, and then you can pick us up. She said, I am not doing that. She said, I love my husband. I am not hurting him. And she said, then I knew I was over my head. She said, I can't do this. And then she told me he started threatening her with somebody inside the facilities was going to do something to me, to harm me or kill me, or somebody outside the jail if she didn't stay with this.
According to your wife, they were going to kill you for what reason?
Did that get me out of the way? But she said she would never go through with it. That's what she told me. That she really loved me and she was in too deep.
The inmates Mitchell helped are still on the loose. Their DNA was recently found in a cabin about 20 miles from the prison.
A motorcyclist survived a dramatic crash with another car in Australia last week, and we're going to show you on police footage there. Watch now. This is released by Queensland Police. A motorcycle can be seen driving through this busy junction before colliding with the car and sliding along the street. Another motorcycle can then be seen crossing the same junction, narrowly escaping serious injury by colliding with that van, almost. By the way, 4 children, you can see at the bottom, they were crossing the road at the time of the incident. They were nearly hit by the first motorcycle. Authorities say that motorcyclist involved in the crash suffered severe leg injuries and is now in stable condition. Back home in the Madison area, police are investigating an armed robbery at a local pizza place. It happened around 8 last night at the Papa Murphy's on North Gammon Road in Middleton. Officials say the robber was armed and demanded money from the registers. He got away with an unknown amount of cash. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. We can all catch a fireworks show on Madison's west side next Thursday. Fireworks at Elver Park are expected to begin that night at 9:30 and it'll last for about a half hour.
Hey, we can actually go to this because we don't have to work Friday morning.
Sweet!
Next Friday, not this Friday. Don't mark your calendars. But it will work for this.
I was going to say, but Ashley gave me the day off.
The Madison Parks event is free and open to the public, and outside vendors will provide food starting at 7 p.m. Parking is available at Elver Park until the lots are full.